iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Maniema 2, Mamelodi Sundowns 2. Fascinating game of football. Mamelodi Sundowns scores a beautiful goal, 1-2. Vilakazi, Sbu Vilakazi, and Umshishi finishing, scoring his second goal. And then Maniema scores one of the most beautiful goals you will see this weekend in football. Mason Greenwood maybe is a contender. Nekoga Mosala Nayo, if you saw that, is also a contender as well. But Maniema scored one of the most beautiful goals this weekend. Tso Vilakazi, former Mamelodi Sundowns forward. And what did you make of that? I mean, it was a competitive one, and I was so happy that Sundowns didn't get a walkover. It wasn't one-sided. Were you happy with what you saw today?
Yes, sir. Junior, also Drake, also Justice, also Selma Tunze. Ngibulisa nani emakhala lapho ukuthi ucela support enjalo iDiskiTV. Uzobeka nje benjalo ngichike futhi.
Yes, sir.
Good football from both teams. It's nice to end a weekend with such football that we've seen. They've tested Sundowns, this team, and you could see the response from Sundowns. I always say with football, there's questions and also there's answers.
Yeah.
And that team asked questions to Sundowns, and the technical team of Sundowns answered back. And the only thing that I was disappointed in this game, and I always question Rivaldo, here at home in our league, he will be a star. When you go to Champions League, you'll be tested amongst the best. Look at the goal, equalizing goal of this team. I've seen the action, and I was shouting to say, look at Rivaldo. Gulego, as a defensive midfielder, they playing in front of you as a defensive midfielder, next to you, right outside the big box. You close down, Kulego. As a defensive midfielder, you close down because you never know what's going to happen. Look at that ball came from the right side and went to the left side, and I was shouting to say, look at your Rivaldo, because I could see the way as long as he can't even see the action. He needs to be quick to close down this side. He's still standing there. The ball arrives that side, try to make some skill. Umuda try to close down. I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it can be not Onyango, Ulibusa tried to close down Lapaya, and that the plate, the other player in the midfield here, still Rivaldo is still standing. He's still standing, and that guy, you could see with that guy, the only thing that he can do is to take a shot. I mean, you could see the way Maga tripping a corner, there was no other thing that he can do except taking a shot. So as to Rivaldo, he was in midfield. I mean, you can see the action. A minute that pass comes in the midfield, you there, and that guy trapped the ball, control the ball nicely, set it up, and the Rivaldo is still standing. The guy is taking a shot, or Rivaldo is trying to close using his body. Why can't you go and close it down? I was so but I did say this in half time. My changes, Rivaldo was going to take him out.
Oh yes, you said actually at half time. Yeah.
Yes, I said Rivaldo will take him out because I could see these guys, they are quick, and now he's struggling to be in the game, because whether the build up and defending, he's struggling, because these guys, they've got pace, the physics is there, they're working hard, they're pushing themselves, but Rivaldo was struggling. So what can you say? What I was complaining about, I was crying about, and eventually it came to a light to say, Rivaldo, I was going to take him out and leave with Charlie in the midfield, because Charlie was doing very well Lapaya. And then I was going to put Ulontuzano Domingo and have more attacking players, so that that defensive space is going to be more freely for a build-up. But, and the other changes that they did, look, good change, Villa. I'll be honest, I was not really sure about that change because of looking at the pace, and the pace of these guys. I was like, I'm not sure, because these guys, they pushing themselves, their physique, the speed and everything. So I was not sure, but You know, that intelligence there, it tells you. It tells you the quality. That's a high quality. You know, that movement there, anyone in that position, especially where it bring that ball back to Umshish, everyone thought, even myself, I thought it was a cross. It was a cross to Ushalolile to tap in. But, you know, very, very, very smart pass. Umshishi could finish. Gulego, you could see after those guys that have scored Equalizer in Koluguti Sundowns, they've changed their gear now.
Yeah.
They've changed their gear now. You could see Guti they getting up to say to this team, look, we are Sundowns. This is what we can do. We can push you, you know, right in the back foot. And if you look at that team, they were there at the back. You know, second half they played more at the back until they've made some changes where you could see good. Okay, now they look like there's something that they can do. They play those ball up front, and then they're forcing their way, and eventually it worked for them. They got an equalizer goal.
Yeah, they have a fighting spirit too, which I also appreciated. But I think their fighting spirit is not going to be compensating for a lack of quality. Ungana fighting spirit until when you but quality or quality. Yeah, and this leads me then to the next match, with second leg. Number one, do you think Sundowns, are they happy with 2 away goals here? Maybe they would have wanted a win, but at least 2 away goals. Do you think they're happy? And secondly, are they in charge now of the second leg, seeing that they will be home in the familiar surroundings and they have 2 away goals to work with?
Ngulego, if I'm a technical team of Sundowns, yeah, I won't be happy because we've got a game in our hands. You know, Sundowns may dictate that game. Even though these guys, yes, they were good in Kulego. They can build up from the back, come to the midfield, yeah, get to that final third, but they didn't have that, you know, we always say the end product. They didn't have that end product. But, you know, you could see they can come. And if it's going to be open, then they will hit you. You know, so look, Ngulego, I'm sure the technical team of Sundowns are not happy, but going away and score 2 goals, that's good. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy to go out there. And mind you, they didn't equalize. They were leading.
Yes.
You know, that's another good sign of saying they are in charge of this game. It's just, you know, those minor mistakes that happened. And coming to the second leg in Ngulego, they need Sundowns. They need to go all out from the first whistle. They need to go all out because this team, if they will get a goal, they will give Sundowns a problem. Yeah. If they will get a goal, they will give Sundowns a problem because you could see after they scored a goal that they keep on pushing. They keep on pushing, and you know when you play against the team that they've got energy, their physique is very strong, sure, and they don't give you time and space with the ball, you're in trouble.
There you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns 2-2. Then advantage Sundowns really, because if you score 2 away goals, really that's usually an advantage to you, the away team. Yeah, like Tso was saying, Sundowns was leading the game towards the last 2 minutes until the moment where a beautiful goal was scored, and we were all up in studio celebrating that goal because that was a very good goal. Very competitive and entertaining game. Thank you so much to the both teams for giving us something to, you know, celebrate on a Sunday evening. Thank you so much. iDiskiTV, Idiski Times, and World Sports Betting. Thank you very much for watching us.